Just give it a few seconds, see if it goes off, and if it doesn't, I just don't want to drag this on through qualifying and miss half of it. Did it come up on the screen that streaming?
Yep, it says party's being streamed. I haven't included my audio. So yep, it's working at the moment. Let's just wait.
At the moment, yeah.
Like a minute.
Oh god, I'm open. I just changed the bitrate a bit as well, so.
Apparently the race is gonna rain.
Oh god. Oh no. I think we'll be alright. It's looking alright, hopefully. We'll go for it. If it goes off,
Send it,
send it. So, well, here we are then, ladies and gentlemen. It's round 2 of the ZRL World Championship. We're at Kota in the US, all between Ben and Frugal. We saw Frugal come out on top of that battle and finish P2 at the end of the race. Okay, and that's the end of qualifying on my screen. What's going on there? We'll carry on there. It's a bit different than last year, though. The new regulations, new cars, and yeah, I'm excited to see what happens around this brilliant track this afternoon. So, as I rejoin, joining me in the commentary box today, then, for the first time since Jeddah last season, I'm delighted to say, I'm joined by Garrison.
Hello everyone, it's wonderful to be back and back in the commentary seat alongside Jack here, and hopefully we can give you a great experience here and yeah, have a great race.
I'm very excited for this one. We've got 14 drivers joining us today. I think it was pretty sure it was 15, but never mind. Let's have a look what's going on then. We've got ZRL.
There was a glitch where Prodigy was Nicholas Latifi.
Alright.
You can't get away from him, can you?
Nope. Very Latifi, legend. Okay, so ZRL Frost on a lap, I think.
Yep, he's on a lap. Zach Duck just started. Ben started one. Xbox also being on a lap. Yep, ZRL just finished his first sector, I believe.
Yeah, he did. He got fastest. He's the first man out there, so it's not the hardest thing to do that.
No. If you don't get fastest and you're the only one out there, I don't think that's a good thing for you, is it? Oh, he's getting a slight slipstream actually from his McLaren teammate.
Off his teammate.
Monumental playing the team game here. Will he get out of the way? Yes, he will. Very good tactics from McLaren.
So, it's a Monumental, and actually no, just Monumental, on his debut race in ZRL today. We've got Will Andy, who is a new driver. Well, he was with us at the start of last season, but he's made his return this season now. He was quite a good driver. Let's see if he's still got it in him. Here comes ZRL Frost then, round the penultimate corner. Onto the final corner now to cross the line. First driver out there, so he'll put the fastest lap time on the board, but
it's going to be
what it is.
36.1 dead.
36.1.
Let's see how that shapes up compared to the other drivers that are out at the moment.
Got Monumental then. Do you think ZRL Frost will slow down for Monumental for his lap to give him a bit of a slipstream?
I think he would if he wants to pay it back to his teammate. I think that'd be the smart thing to do. Monumental actually running a very nice line through the Kota S's here. And that's purple sector 1, 25.707. We're gonna find out in a minute. Zach Duck goes second place with a 36.8, about 7 to 8 tenths off of Frost here. I believe Frost is slowing down. He is gonna give him the slipstream back. Is he close enough though?
goes fastest. 1 minute 35.4.
Monumental still running a very, very decent lap, but yeah, Frugal Mars goes into the pole position. Provisional Bass goes second place. Purple sector 2 for Monumental now. Hopefully that's not just the glitch, but you know.
So here's Monumental then. He did get a toe off his teammate. Return the favour there. Coming around to the penultimate corner now. Let's see what time he can put on the board. The 7 drivers that have put times on the board at the minute. His teammate is currently in P4. What can he put
This
on the
could
board
actually be a very nice lap. And it will
and it's
be.
pole.
34.970. So he's going to be about 5/10 past.
And he, let's see what else is going on.
I think Will Andy and Paradox are. Paradox is invalidated actually, so Will Andy is going to be the car to watch now. What kind of lap is he going to be putting in?
What can he put on then?
Wow!
Pole.
It's
provisional pole with 1 minute 33.7.
So he's about 1.2 seconds quicker. Wow!
Yeah, he's been putting in the practice around this track. I've seen his times as well.
And what is happening right now? There's like 2 cars just creating an absolute car park right now.
Right, who else is out then? It's ZRL Frost on another.
I think we have I think that's just that's Monumental going a bit slow on the back straight. I think that's the Red Bull of Ben. Yes, it is.
Yep.
Who is also going slow. I think we're getting word that there's actually lobby issues, but I think they're being resolved at the moment by Xbox Culver. So I think everything's still running moderately smooth.
So we've got the Aston Martin lads, Xbox Culver and Paradox Ruins, both didn't finish last race. They're going to be hoping to score some points in this race. It was the Red Bull 1-2 last race. We haven't got the second Red Bull driver today. But we do have Ben. We've also got Frugal Mars, who had a brilliant battle with him last season at this track. That lasted about 15 laps. That was absolutely brilliant, and it made this race even very, very rememberable. But anyway, Will Andy then, fastest guy out there at the minute, just pulled into the pit lane. Frugal Mars is invalidated on the track at the minute, so he's going to be coming around. Not sure if he's going to set another lap or not. That's some drivers going slowly. Let's see what's going on then. Xbox Culver heading round into turn 1 now for his first lap to try and put a time on the board. Gotta be careful up here. It's very, very easy to lose the rear. Full throttle down here now. You can cut the corner on the left of it there. Down into this corner, which takes you onto the back straight. Yeah, good exit on there. Gets you the DRS down into this corner. You can take a lot of that curb on the right. You can cut this whole curb onto the left. And Xbox puts in a fastest middle sector. It seems to be working for him. Nearly invalidates there.
Yep, he's running right on the line here. This is the lap he needs right now. With just under 9 minutes remaining.
Full throttle around here. Dip it to the left, down into the final corner. It's actually
really fine lines.
He seems to be on a very good lap.
That's Monumental to jump up to second, immediately taken by Culver. Still, 8/10 off of Will Andy with his amazing performance. Yeah, he is untouchable at the moment. Do you even, Jack, do you know what the largest pole margin was in ZRL last season?
I don't, but I know you've got the facts, so...
well, I don't know that. I don't want to go through every race, you know? But I do have some facts for y'all over there. Well, there's, race distance, on average for 100% race, is about just under 200 miles. Pole position will sit on the right-hand side of the track. A 1:39.347 is the race lap record set by Sebastian Vettel in 2012. and you're going to be hitting just above 200 miles an hour. And you're going to be heading about 231 meters from your starting position on pole position to turn 1. Just under 60% of the track is full throttle, and the longest flat-out section is about 1,090 meters. And you're going to be doing about 66 gear changes per lap and losing about 18 seconds per pit stop.
Josh Dawson runs wide out there, nearly invalidates, but pulls into the pit lane. So, just under 7 minutes, and it's the top 3 with Will with the original pole, then Xbox Culver in the Aston Martin, and then Monumental in the McLaren. Monumental's teammate ZRL Frost is down in P11 in the pit lane. I wonder if he'll be able to improve later on. Let's see who's on a lap then, shall we? It's Ben in the Red Bull into the last sector. Let's see how well he handles this.
He's about 6/10 up on his lap. I think that's the Haas, though, of Prodigy. I think he had a bit of a spin. Oh, and that's also one of the, that's Monumental.
McLaren's.
Monumental.
Yeah.
He went around on turn 1. Unfortunate for him.
Puts across the left side of the track. Activates the DRS to cross the line and goes P3. 8/10 improvement. And that's a good lap from Ben. I've seen him put in he was putting in a lot of practice earlier on as well, so that's clearly paying off for him. That's good to hear.
Yep, very true as well. I think Chubb has actually just started his lap again. He's heading out. He's headed out on the soft tires for another lap. Fresh ones, in fact. So we're going to see what he can do.
You can tell his tyres are cold there. The understeer is mental.
Yep, tires are definitely going to be an issue on this game, especially the warm-up period on mediums and hards. They're going to be very difficult to heat up. You're going to have to spend 2/3 of the lap heating up. Maybe on that back straight, you're going to have to start do some solo weaving, trying to get those tires to peak temperature and grip.
So we haven't got Echo Computer here today.
Oh, that's another spin.
Yeah. Echo Computer, I'm sure, would put up a good fight for Will. But yeah, he seems to be alright because Echo isn't here. I know someone else that put up a good fight for him. ZC Hypes, but he's sadly gone on his ways. Also, Ellis the Great's going to be making a return soon. He's another good driver that could put up a good fight for Will. But yeah, let's see how this race pans out. Will is absolutely untouchable at the minute, with Xbox just behind him with 1 minute 34.5. He didn't finish last race, so let's see how well he can do today. Who's on a lap? We've got. Is this Chubb to cross the line? Yes, it is.
Yep,
oh,
he's up 6/10, and oh, he dropped that down. He just barely a bit of an improvement there. Keeps him 12th. Oh, Gilksy! Whoa, big.
Oh, Gilksy, yeah.
Big incident there from him. Lucky he didn't shove it right into that wall, or even the gravel trap, rather. Frost is up by he was up by a 10th before he invalidated. ADS has now started a lap, and Paradox has just headed out for his out lap. But yeah, well, who do you think is the favorites for pole position here today?
Right, so Will is oh, okay.
Whoa.
Oh, that's ADS losing his rear. Oh, and he's round.
And he nearly went into Paradox. Luckily, the reflexes of these drivers definitely aid them in avoiding those incidents.
I think for the people that have been here for quite a while, Will's one of the favourites to get pole. He was here. He's one of the originals. So yeah, he's quite favoured. We've also got Xbox Culver. If he finishes anywhere near the podium on this race, the celebrations are going to be crazy. He takes things very seriously when he gets things like that. So it's very good to hear. That's good. Ooh, okay, that's Prodigy, fastest first sector. Where's he pulled that from in the Haas? Coming around now, nearly loses his rear out there.
Red Bull!
Goes past the Red Bull, moves over and ruins his lap.
The Red Bull!
Wow.
Oh, that should definitely be a penalty. He completely moved over onto him. That should definitely be clipped and investigated. What was that? Wow.
Oh, he seemed to be Prodigy seemed to be doing alright on that lap as well.
Yeah, he was actually doing a really nice job, but didn't come to fruition for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea what that was. I don't know if he didn't see him or not, but that was a very peculiar incident.
Gilksy went round again doing donuts on the grass.
Oh, yep, classic Ferrari activities.
So, just under 2 minutes to go then. Your top three is Will with a 1 minute 33.7.
And that might drop, that definitely might drop down a bit more as he is out on fresh softs. He's trying to improve his lead.
Xbox Cool was also out there to do. Did he join the game again?
Oh yeah, he's back in. All the top five are actually out. Ben's gonna actually start his lap first, best of the rest, getting quick there, and Haas gets clean out of the way, unlike he did for Prodigy. So you know, Prodigy's probably a bit upset about that.
Puts over the right hand side, takes a lot of curb on the left. You got to get this pot right. Put too much throttle on, take too much curb.
Yep, practically even through the first sector he was, so barely any improvement. I think that was Gilksy having an issue as well on his outlap. And there's all sorts of mayhem. Paradox invalidates on the last two corners, and that would have been a good improvement from him. So that's really unfortunate. Is Ben going to make any improvement in the second sector? 2/10, and that's going to purple it. He's going to go purple second sector.
Oh, here we go. Excited to see this one. Let's see.
This is the lap. 10 seconds left. So these last two, the Alpine and the Aston Martin, are going to be the last two crossing the line to start laps. Frost, Chubb, and ADS are all choosing to stay in. That is the checkered flag going to be waved for any car hitting the line now. Ben crosses final corner now.
Here we go then. Final corner to cross the line. Ben, can he improve by 3/10? Puts him in P2.
Oh, Will's improving by a 10th on the first sector. He's gone purple.
He knows this is the lap.
This is the lap.
That's the Aston Martin that moved out the way for him. Onto the back straight now with the DRS. Can he go faster? He's already got a provisional pole. He was up on his first lap, I believe. Let's see if he can do it for first sector even. Let's see if he can do it for the middle sector. Good exit out of there. Takes.
Still a 10th improvement. He could get into the 133.6s here. Possibly the 35s if he can have a really nice third sector here. It's flat around this now. As I actually reprofiled it to make it a bit wider in 2021. Penultimate corner.
Brilliant penultimate corner. Around the final corner. To cross the line, this is the lap.
Oh, wow.
And he goes even faster by 4/10.
Wow.
That's a 1 minute 33.2.
What a lap.
Fast. Wow.
And Monumental actually did jump Ben there to go with a 134.3. Xbox checkered flag for him, and I think that's your qualifying, ladies and gentlemen.
That's your qualifying. Wow. That is fast.
He's a second quicker than Monumental. More than that, actually. He's like 1.1 up.
Yeah.
We might have to check that after, because that might be actually a record for the highest pole gap in the history of ZRL.
I think he's also broken the lap record here at. You know what? I can check for you now. Wait, let's have a look. Track record then. Have I got it on here?
The track record is the 32.
1 minute 32.3. Echo Computer. What was that time? 1 minute 131. Was it?
Yep. So
Okay, yeah, so he's beaten that. Oh no, 1-3-3.
Yeah, it's a 1-3-3. We're not gonna talk about Prodigy's lap because, you know. Like, come on now, mate. What's happened there?
Here's your qualifying results, then, ladies and gentlemen, for the race here at COTA. It's Will Andy who takes pole position in the Ferrari. His debut race in ZRL for this season, anyway, with Monumental just behind him in the McLaren. And to round off the podium, top three, we've got Ben in the Red Bull. So, next up is the race.
Yep.
Ben's bro is too good. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, after this race, I can probably skim through and do all the records. You could probably actually make like a records channel. Like, I know you have a track records, but like a records like fastest pit stop or highest.
No.
You know what I mean?
You got it right. Oh, what am I? I'm in a car.
What?
Oh, right, I need to wait. Invite me quick. I'm
oh no! Oh no!
My AI's in the game.
Oh, not again. Jack's AI gonna get points again.
Last time we had that, I was in Baku.
Yep, that was Baku last year. When it was Echo, right, that died.
Oh God. Oh, I'm really mad now. Forgot to click Y when I rejoined the game last time.
Oh, rip.
That's really annoying. We have to try and put up with an AI then in the wets as well.
Yeah, I think most people, because they weren't going as fast, is because they put on the wet setup to account for this. All right, anyway, here we go. 5 red lights
on the grid. Then it's 5 red lights.
It's pedal to the metal.
Out and away we go.
Oh, Prodigy!
Does anyone go
drive through? Prodigy with a drive through. Oh,
absolutely rubbish start. It's Will then into turn 1. The Frugal Mars and Ben, it's 2021 all over again.
Bass is absolutely going right now. He is trying to push through up into 4th place already. And Jack, your AI is absolutely cucking it.
And it's completely clear.
Oh, that's ADS. He's off. And ADS is slow. Monumental's dropped down 5 positions. Absolutely shambles start for him. Frugal Mars up 3 into 2nd. What a terrible start.
Who's already got 1.8 seconds up on Frugal Mars. It's Frugal Mars and Ben
Monumental
right with each other, the exact same positions as
Oh, here comes Xbox Culver on Bass.
We're going to see another battle. Xbox Culver on Bass. Who's going to come out on top on this one? Bass has got the slipstream. Which way will you go, the inside or the outside?
He's really
down
trying to...
Shop,
Xbox is draining his battery, trying to defend. Will Bass go for it? Oh, it's so close, but he just can't get the speed on him.
I cannot believe it.
Check your AI.
Twice already. Oh no. I cannot believe it. Oh, Josh Dawson and Monumental going side by side here. Who's going to come out on top? It's the Alpha Tauri down the inside. Absolutely sticks it up there, but the Monumental McLaren gets a better exit and pulls ahead into P6. Like I mentioned twice, I still can't believe this. It's never mind. It's the Aston Martin who's trying to get past Ben. Ben is going to put up a good fight for this, side by side into the final corner. Who's going to take this position? It's the fight for P3. Who's going to get a better exit? Will Andy goes fastest, and it's Ben who gets the better exit out of that corner. Xbox Culver though, coming down the inside.
What a battle!
Here we
go.
Can
he get the speed? Oh, and behind him, Monumental late dive, Daniel Ricciardo style.
There's a bit of contact with Ben and Xbox Culver. Xbox
Monumental
getting ahead of Ben. Here's Monumental.
Through goes Monumental. Oh, he had to back out. What is Ben is just straight lining these corners.
Just behind that, we've got the both Alpha Towers. Josh Dawson is on for a move on Bass down the outside. Can he make this move stick? They're going side by side.
Oh, bit of contact.
Wow.
What a first lap.
What a first lap. Okay, it's the 2 Alpha Towers still battling then. Josh Dawson's looking for the move on Bass. Into the sharp left-hander we go.
Monumental actually got a way better exit off of that corner than Ben did. Ben is actually... He used a bit of his battery.
Between them. It's Frugal then comes Xbox Culver, followed by Ben and Monumental. Then comes the two Alpha Tauris and Gilksy. Then comes Paradox Ruins in P9. Let's see if he can get up there. We've got Zach Duck and ZRL Frost just behind that, and then Chubb, My AI, ADS, and Prodigy falling back behind. And he moves. We've got the Monumental going down the inside of Ben. Ben gets a better exit. Bit Willbang, and Ben goes into the wall. Ben is retired from the session on lap 2. And we're not going to see a 2021 all over again with Ben and Frugal Mars, because Ben is gone. It's a full course yellow, and that's a safety car then.
That was a big impact. Wow. And Gilksy got a penalty for something. Oh, someone's gonna get you. Oh, there's gonna be a yelling fest now. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they're happy about my AI.
I wouldn't be happy. They're not happy about. Ben's not happy right now. Wow, oh, they're yelling at each other now. George and Ben.
Seen so many moves. Wow.
Yep. Looks like the track is actually might be drying. I think the rain's gone.
It does.
The rain has gone away. So if this safety car lasts long enough, maybe slicks.
Maybe slicks. We're on lap 3 out of 28. We've got a long while to go. We definitely will see the slicks in this race. Just got to wait for it to dry out.
And at the moment, there is an absolute yelling fest going on in general chat between Monumental and Ben here. But that actually gives Frugal Mars and Xbox Culver a really nice chance to challenge Will now, as his 2-second lead is gone.
Oh! Xbox Culver goes right up the backside of Frugal Mars. Xbox has lost a bit of wing.
He's not going to be happy about that at all.
Oh no,
yep, that's his end plate gone.
That was his AI that was driving, so...
he's not going to be happy about that.
That's the brake checked him.
But yep, that incident between Monumental and Ben is definitely going to be investigated by the stewards.
Yeah.
And hopefully that all ends up okay. Yep, they're having a... Oh yeah, Ben's quite upset.
Yeah.
Oh, Monumental just... Oh, and Monumental's out now.
Oh, Monumental's gone.
He just drifted the car and then just ate crap.
Yeah, he's gone.
And that's Xbox, yep. He's going to be boxing. Will anyone else box? Doesn't appear to be anyone else now.
Yeah, so I think it's fair to say that Will knows his track very well. He's had his practice. He's extremely fast around here. Let's see what happens after the safety car restart though. We've got Frugal Mars behind him that could possibly challenge him. It's the two Alpha Tauris just behind, Bass and Josh Dawson. This is good points for them to finish like this. Good for the team as well, the underperforming team. Finish like this, it's going to be well good for them. Paradox Ruins just behind that. His teammates in the pit lane drop down to P13 now. And we're on that 4 out of 28. So
yeah, brilliant start from Bass, up 5 positions.
Yeah, it was brilliant that.
But that was insanely chaotic.
So everybody's moved up positions apart from Xbox Culver, who's dropped down 9.
Yep.
Which is obviously because of the wing.
And Monumental and Ben both dropped down 12.
12, they're both out. Yeah, so it was Monumental and Ben who was involved in doing that.
And Ben also was involved with Prodigy in qualifying, so that will also be investigated.
So I did get the incident on the stream. I heard that.
People are clipping it. So
apparently Monumental cut across Ben. That's what people say, and then Ben just had a massive shunt.
Yeah, Ben went across, but Monumental had the right to make a move. I'm getting pinged. Hold up. Head staff moment. Prodigy will not send something. He said, "Don't worry." Oh no. Don't yell at me, mate.
Oh, here we go then. Safety cars coming in this lap, I believe. Let's see what's going to happen. Will get a jump. Get a good jump and stay ahead. Will Frugal Mars get a good jump and get past Will? Let's see what happens then. Lap 4 out of 28. About to go on lap 5 now. The 2 AlphaTauris are just behind that. They might be able to join in on the battle as well. Let's see what happens around the penultimate corner. Safety car goes in, and this is where Will pounces. Josh Dawson gets a 3-second time penalty, but he's gone. Will is gone. Frugal Mars then. Bass is looking for a move on Frugal Mars. Frugal Mars has pulled ahead. Looks like he's too far back to make the move that time. Josh Dawson fell back as well a bit. Bass then nearly makes contact with Frugal Mars. Not letting this one go yet. Into the S's section we go. Bass has a little moment of understeer, but he's still staying behind Frugal Mars. ZRL Frost gets a 3-second time penalty at the same time.
Oh, yep, we got a clip of the incident now in general chat.
Here we go. Josh Dawson on his teammate Bass. Will he get a good exit out of here to get past him? Down here we go. Doesn't clip the left-hand side corner. Down into the sharp left-hander now.
He's really close into Bass now. However, I would imagine that it's probably smarter for the team to keep Bass in front unless Dawson is faster, considering Josh does have the 3-second penalty.
So, after that safety car restart, Will Andy still leads the Grand Prix. It's Frugal Mars that comes just behind him, the 2 AlphaTauris. Then comes the Paradox Ruins and Gilksy, both going side by side into this corner here. Gilksy's ahead. Paradox Ruins is not giving it up though, down the outside. And Gilksy is going to stick it down the inside. Paradox Ruins is still behind.
He goes wide though.
But he gets a better exit. Gilksy goes wide. Who's going to come out on top?
Really close. Oh, bit of contact. And Paradox will get back in front of Gilksy after the minor contact. Oh, but now Zach Duck. Oh, he just got squirrely off the rear end.
Will Andy, fastest lap time out there at the moment. Zach Duck then looking for a move on Gilksy up into turn 1. He drops back, didn't get a good exit out of there. ADS and Progeny are both having a battle. No, never mind. Progeny's in the pit lane.
Yep. He has to serve his drive-through that he got off the start for the jump start.
Oh.
So very unfortunate for him.
And I'll tell you what, I've mentioned it like 3-4 times now, but I'm so gutted that Ben's gone now because I really wanted to see a Frugal Mars Ben 2021 all over again. We were seeing it at the start on lap 1. Ben and Frugal going side by side. That was brilliant. First lap was very, very good. But let's focus on where we are now. Lap 6 out of 28. And let's see what's going on down the back of the grid. We've not really looked down the back of the grid that much, so let's see what's going on. Xbox Culver dropped down 5 positions now. He's in P9. He is going back up. It was 9 positions dropped a minute ago. Up into P9. And he's going to be wanting to get back to his P3 and even higher if he can do.
Yeah, I just watched the clip of the Monumental Ben incident, and I will say Monumental was pretty much alongside. He was just on his rear tire. Like, he was by his side pod. Ben got the better exit and then just tried to move over to the racing line, and Monumental was there and he just died.
He was just there, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if he didn't see him or he thought he would back out, but anyway, Will Andy with the fastest lap, 1:45.853.
Yep.
So very nice from him. Oh, Xbox Culver on ZRL Frost at the moment into turn 1. Frost, very close. Fine lines. Oh, I think I saw a bit of contact there.
Oh, Paradox Ruins also up into P5. I thought he's probably been there for a while. But yeah, Paradox Ruins then P5. Teammate Xbox Culver down in P9. He has made a few positions up, like I just mentioned. Next person to get past would be his good friend ZRL Frost. Just in front of that, Zach Duck with his teammate ZRL Giacomo.
Yeah.
The AI.
I mean, either he stays in the back or we just move everyone up a position that's behind him.
What I'm thinking is, we've got Will Andy. At the minute, 5.3 seconds. Well, it was 5.3.
Oh wow!
Separates him and the driver behind, which is 3 miles. This reminds me of, we had ZC Hypes in Hungary last year. Finished the race. It was wet. Everyone else was struggling. He finished the race 50 seconds in front of second place. And he was absolutely in his element that day. And getting that kind of vibes with Will Andy. Let's see how much more time he can pull out. And
Josh Dawson with another penalty. That's up to 6.
Yep.
But it's actually really close between 9th and 7th, and also yeah, pretty much 9th to 5th is extremely close.
I'm gonna say that it's quite close still, yeah.
Just like real life, the midfield battles are always the most exciting.
Yeah.
But it is definitely heating up in the midfield. Oh, and Frost gets a penalty for extension, I would imagine, from multiple warnings. I think, unless we see any chaos, actually we might see a move pretty soon. Gilksy is right on the gearbox of Paradox Ruins at the moment.
Yeah, and what we'll say...
Yep, here he goes. Gilksy,
Gilksy,
I've seen, he is draining his battery. He's nearly in the single digits. But they are side by side at the moment. Paradox just can't seem to find... Oh, but he might have a good switchback here.
Has the good switchback.
He's really trying to get back in front. But I think Gilksy might just have this one, as Xbox Culver and ZRL Frost are also having a nice side-by-side moment into the very long, sweeping right-hander. They're going to still be side-by-side. Oh, and there's more contact! Oh, and there's... Oh! And Xbox Culver and Frost are going to have a major issue.
Oh, does he
and there's going to be...
Okay,
yep, there was there was contact between Frost and Xbox Culver in the penultimate corner. Frost went sideways. I think they clipped each other trying to go side by side.
Sorry, yeah, what I was going to say earlier was, as we did in Baku, I believe, we had anyone that finishes behind my AI, we'll just move them up position-wise. So, yeah, because obviously the AI isn't supposed to be there, so P11.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, last time out in Baku, the AI had scored points.
Yeah, he scored like 6 points.
Yeah.
Contact between Xbox and Frost, and I think Frost got some damage out of that, so now he's all the way in the back now. And Will now has an 8-second lead over second place. And Paradox, I think we're going to see a very nice battle throughout the race between Paradox and Gilksy, as they can't seem to get away from each other.
Sorry, my mic just stopped working for a bit there. But,
oh, rip.
Yep. Anyway. Same position. Oh, never mind.
Oh, no, you just got double overtaken by
overtaken.
Prodigy and Frost. They were battling, and then your car just decided to introduce itself.
So, if Will doesn't make any mistakes, I don't think he's going to move from there. To be honest, but he's got to extend that gap even more. What was the average time loss in a safety car? Pit around this track. Have you got the facts still? Or? Never mind then, if you're not there. Alright then, lap 10 out of 28. Racing here at Kota. It's a wet race at the moment, but it seems to be drying up a little bit. Still dripping, but yeah, hopefully dries up soon. We've got Will Andy out there, nearly 10 seconds separates him in second place. Then comes Frugal Mars, followed by Bass and Josh Dawson, 2 Alpha Tauris. Then it's Gilksy, Paradox Ruins. Then comes Zach Duck, Xbox Culver, Chubb, ADS, ZRL Frost, and then Prodigy.
And yourself, of course. We can never forget you, Jack. It seems like Josh and Bass are trying to work together to close into Frugal Mars right now, who is definitely falling back from Will at the moment, as that's increased to now a 10-second lead.
Ruins runs quite wide out of that corner there into the final corner.
Seems like Xbox is closed into the back of Zach Duck at the moment.
He does, and if Xbox has got the pace, maybe if he joins up with Paradox, maybe Paradox lets him pass. They're good at working.
Oh yeah, he's really close at the moment. Just seems like Zach Duck has the grip right now. Like,
you think Zach's got some sort of damage, or I don't know, he hasn't constantly.
yeah, there's an absolute firestorm going on in general chat right now.
Is there?
Oh yeah. I would recommend taking a look if you guys want to giggle, because it's pretty funny. Frost with a 3-second penalty. When do you think we're going to see these dry pit stops starting to come in? Because I don't see... It's not very heavy rain. It's more like it's a drizzle at this point. It's
like drizzling, yeah. It's not stopped, but it is...
No.
You know.
There's definitely a dry line beginning to form, as you can see on board with Frugal Mars. I think this might actually turn into like an Imola situation that we had this year, where the inters are still faster, but the dries aren't. The dries, like, they're fast enough, but they won't have enough pace to compete with the inters, so they're going to be trying to stay on the wet line as much as possible.
Xbox having internet issues, I think.
Yeah.
You got quite close up to Zach Duck, and that's just going to be thrown down the drain now.
Frost is actually really close to Prodigy at the moment.
Oh, he is. Yeah, he's using his ERS as well. 30%.
Oh.
40% now. Sorry. It all goes very wide.
He's gone wide. Oh, mate. Oh, mate, general chat. Woo! Oh, that's actually funny.
Shaw gets a 3-second time penalty. We're on lap 12 out of 28. Will Andy still leads the race with nearly 13 seconds now between him and Frugal Mars. Then still comes the Alpha Tauri drivers, and wow, they're doing well. I mean, you got Bass.
They're doing very impressive right now.
Bass came from Red Bull from last season to Alpha Tauri. Josh Dawson came from McLaren, I believe, which was quite early on last season. He's only just joined us after his karting didn't end or go that well, so he's rejoined us here at ZRL, so it's nice to have him back. Yeah, and there's not really Well, there is. I mean, people are quite close together. We've got a few now that have dropping behind. People are in their own little battles now. ADS then. He was well, he's falling quite back behind. Chubb 1.1 seconds separate them. Not in the DRS zone at the minute, but you can't even get DRS in the wet yet. We have to wait till the dries. We have to wait till it dries up for the DRS.
I think the rain is actually now. I don't know if it's just visual, but I don't know if the rain stopped, but the sun is coming out now.
Yep. And that's into the 3-second time penalty. And as we're on that subject, we'll have a look down the time penalties. We've got Frugal Miles on a 3-second. Josh Dawson 6-second. Guilty 3. Paradox Ruin 6. Xbox Culver 3. Chubb 3. And ZRL Frost 9. And you don't want time penalties really at all, because they can just ruin your race.
Yeah.
Sometimes. So got to try. And
oh, we have a battle at the moment.
Oh, we do.
ADS just clean around the outside of Chubb, but could Chubb kind of fight back here? He's got a really nice run. Oh, he's just gonna back out. Wait for the long straight. He has nearly a full tank of overtake, and he's just gonna absolutely just drain it now. Yeah, but ADS is also.
He's not saved his ERS.
Yep, he's also. Is he gonna send it? He's close enough.
He backs
out.
Oh,
and he outbreaks himself. He outbroke himself. So ADS has just juked Chubb into making an error, and he's also made him go wide again. Very smart driving from ADS at the moment.
Yeah, last time out. Okay, that's Prodigy trying to get past his teammate Chubb. Chubb goes a little bit wide. Yeah, last time out, we was there at Albert Park in Australia. ADS didn't have the greatest race. He was
Chubb is boxing.
Oh, yeah, Chubb's gone in. I think ADS was probably lapped twice, and he was quite far behind. Now,
so yeah, it's very nice.
Scoring a few points for himself if he stays like this. So
yep.
Don't want to put a commentator's curse on it like I've done quite a lot. So
yeah, don't say the word that starts with S and ends with R. Don't say that sentence. We don't talk about that sentence. Because every time we say that word, it happens.
It happens, yeah.
That's now 12 seconds of penalties for Frost. Brilliant.
Absolutely drained his ERS, 7% now. And he's going flat out then, trying to get up to Zach Duck.
Yeah, mate, you might want to have a chat with Ben and Monumental after this, because they're blowing up general chat at the moment. But anyway, let's focus on the task at hand, which is this race.
I'll sort that out later.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's focus on this at the minute.
Josh is going to strike. He's going in. I think we might see pit stop cycles start to come in.
Yeah.
I think Chubb went for fresh inters. I don't know if it's going to stay inters all the way through, but we are going to see an inter pit stop.
See, what would you do in this situation? Because, you know, you could go pit for the inters, but we just don't know how long it will be until it dries up. You know, you could. I don't know. There's many different ways you can go about this.
In my opinion, if I was in a party with my teammate, I'd probably ask whoever's behind more to try and stick it out and just take those inters long to hope for it to dry up, so then possibly they can strike on the advantage and skip a pit stop. As I say that, exactly as I say that now, Frost is going to box for the softs, and he's going to send it. This could either go great or terrible.
Alright, okay.
And Prodigy, very close between Prodigy and ADS there.
This is a gamble, a really big gamble.
I think it's a... Look how well this is going for him.
This isn't going to work.
No.
He's on cold tyres at the minute, and also he's just sliding, mate. He really is. He's struggling out there a lot. That was not the right call.
I mean, fair play to him. He hasn't spun out yet.
Yeah, fair play. He's keeping it on the track. I don't want to curse on that, but he is keeping it on at the minute.
I think it actually might be. I think the rain is actually. It's stopped in some areas, but then in the lower elevation parts of the track, it seems to be a lot wetter.
Yeah. Well, he's controlling it well.
Yep, he's dealing with it as well as he could do.
Just behind though, he has got my AI who's going to try and get past him.
Oh no!
Side by side. AI
Oh, you tried to spin your. He tried to nearly get. He nearly nicked your AI there.
And
oh, what a battle!
I really don't want him to spin out or get out because of my AI, because that won't go down.
Bass went in for inters, and he came out ahead of Dawson. Dawson's actually gonna back off and let Bass do his thing. So good team play there. AlphaTauri is actually. I'm actually gonna be rooting for them for this season, as they've actually been. They've been struggling, especially last season. They didn't have the best run, but now I think they got the good team chemistry and lineup, and they've definitely been working hard over the break, just definitely to get that team ready to actually like challenge up in the possibly the front later on in the season.
That'll be exciting to see.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm not really sure where they finished last season on constructors standings. I don't.
Not first.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't. I don't think it was near the top. But yeah, that's.
Oh, we got incident reports coming in now.
Yep, we do. Okay, so that's after that. Right. Let's have a look at the minute then. AlphaTauri at the moment are 5th in constructors standings with only 8 points after round 1. Maybe they could move up, but they're doing quite well. Like you said, they've got the good team.
2 cars pitting now.
Ooh,
that's Gilksy and Paradox are
Paradox. In.
What tires do you?
Xbox did pit, didn't he?
Inters. Yep, it's gonna be inters now.
Oh, hang on. Paradox ruins.
Oh, mediums for Paradox. He's gonna go on to the mediums.
I don't know.
Very risky.
This is really risky. I just don't see how it's going to work at the minute. I don't know. Let's see how well he handles it. But if I was him, I wouldn't have made that choice.
I think they're really trying to gamble on the fact that the rain's going to stop and they can just skip the pit stop.
Yeah.
From inters to inters, then to the slicks. But I think it's all falling apart for Frost at the moment.
ADS in the pit lane puts on the inters once again. We've got Frost out there, like you said, he's not really doing too well at the minute on them soft compound tyres. Will Andy though, 19.7 seconds now that separate him through Mars. He is just
and we're about 3 laps over halfway. So he could... Oh, and I think we're actually about to see the first lapped car. And it is going to be tragically Frost. Oh, that's definitely going to hurt. That's going to sting a lot. Oh, and he's squeezing him.
Oh, okay.
He's squeezed. He's trying to battle.
Okay.
He's trying to show. Oh, I don't think he has the pace, but he was definitely trying to show. I'm not backing down. But I think that was not the smartest thing to do. He tried to squeeze. He's trying to squeeze when he was blue flagged. So I think Andy's not going to be very happy about that.
Wow, I'm still thinking back to first lap. I'm really excited to rewatch that because never mind. That's Frost then into the wall.
Oh, Frost has just decided to off himself.
He did, yeah.
I think that might be that one. I think it might be. I don't know. It better not be. Oh no!
Oh,
oh no!
Oh no!
Oh
okay, so
no! We didn't say it this time.
Oh, we didn't.
Don't yell us at.
Don't yell us at. 20 seconds.
Oh, 20 seconds is.
Right
oh no!
That's what's cool.
And that I think he's gonna be banging his head right now. But that is a free pit stop. Bass is gonna be upset. Actually, Bass, yeah, he would be upset because all the guys in front of him are getting free pit stops.
Yeah, Paradox realised that that wasn't the right call. He's gone back onto the intermediates.
Yep, and that's going to drop him. Can he get in front of ADS? Oh, very close, but yes, he can.
And he's ahead. So, that's a safety car then on lap 18 out of the full 28. Well, Andy.
Oh, Paradox nicked the safety car.
Will Andy is in the lead of the race. He's 20 seconds that he's worked very hard to get. Is going to come right down now after that safety car. Xbox Culver and Frugal Mars and Xbox Culver come behind Will. Then it's Bass and Josh Dawson, the two Alpha Tauris, working very well together in this race. P4 and P5. Then comes Gilksy in P6, and I think that's another car coming into pit. I've just seen some mechanics on the way out. Yep. Frugal Mars, second place driver, comes into the pit lane. Gets a decent stop, and he's on the intermediates once again. Oh, here we go then. Bass and Josh Dawson both moved up now to P3 and P4. As Xbox Culver pitted and Zach Duck as well. Xbox Culver should be on the intermediates. Yes, he is. Paradox Ruins in the pit lane again. I'm not sure why.
What? Yeah, what's happening there? Oh, Wing. Yeah, he did. He nicked the safety car.
Yeah.
And he had damage. That's definitely his race over, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Unless he does well under the safety car after the restart, I'm not sure what's going to happen, but he's
I think Bass honestly might be if he can hang on, he could get second place here. And there's going to be a big shakeup because if ADS can stick with all these guys, he could jump up all the way to like third. Because of everyone's penalties. They all have 3 seconds, and Josh has 12, and Chubb has 6. It's gonna be very interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, they're still arguing. Oh my.
Is it still going off?
Oh, yeah. At least someone had common sense in staff chat and just said that the stewards handled it, so.
But obviously they're not going to listen.
No. Obviously not, why would they?
No,
Prodigy's in,
let them
finally.
Let them have the fun. And just see.
On to inches.
That'll be sorted out later on. Not long after the race as well to go. And, you know, it's been wet for the whole entire thing. I mean, I would have thought it would have dried out by now, to be honest, but it hasn't. So, just have to wait, see if it does.
If it does, that's gonna create a very chaotic end.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I'd love to see it, but
yeah.
I don't know.
So, Will may be able to score the Grand Slam this weekend. Fastest lap. He's led every single lap of the race, I believe. Yeah. And he got pole position as well, didn't he? So, and he will win the race, I think. I'm not going to jinx anything, but if he does win the race, if he gets a good,
this is an ace weekend.
Safety car restart, he will score that Grand Slam.
Yep, the Grand Slam. He has led every lap. He's got pole position and he has fastest lap. I think the ultimate Grand Slam though is what you could get at like Imola or Italy, where you have to get pole position.
Oh yeah.
Well, actually, the ultimate one is you lead every practice session, win the sprint race. No, get pole position, win the sprint race while leading every lap and getting the fastest lap. You win the race by leading every lap with fastest lap after pole position. So, I don't even know. That would be crazy.
That would be absolutely crazy. Yeah, okay. I love getting the voice cracks in the streams.
Oh, yeah?
But, yeah. We've had many of them. Crossing the line now then, still under the safety car, and I assume it'll come in next lap. Or this
Yep, lap 21 I would imagine. Your AI is currently 31 seconds back.
And to be fair, I'm quite glad. I'm glad that it's not with the pack because I don't want it to cause any problems.
Yeah. But yeah, while we're under the safety car, why don't we talk about today's French Grand Prix that we just had a few hours ago?
Oh yeah. Max Verstappen wins the double Mercedes
Yep.
podium. Double Mercedes, yeah, both Mercedes driver on the podium.
I think Max has got the championship. He has a 63-point lead.
If Leclerc wants to win that championship, he can't keep making these mistakes. You know,
He's not. I don't think he's gonna win, and Ferrari's not letting him win.
it's just it's not working. Ferrari on
Like
Carlos
that's
Sainz.
his dream team, and it's letting him down. I feel like if Checo decides to retire, I think he might go Red Bull, and I'm just saying that solely because of the fact that Red Bull has proven they had a really bad first two races, and then Max just turned up the heat and just dominated. He's won 7 of the 12 races, and he's up about 60 points than he was at this point last season.
Yes, and safety car then will be in on lap 21. We've both called it, and it will happen.
Yep, and apparently the game is deciding that the yellow flag conditions are no longer active. You see that as well, right? Like the map is. Yeah, that's great. Nah, mate, just go now. You got this.
Let's go.
Yeah, just go. NASCAR restart. Let's get this. Let's go.
Right.
So there's only actually 4 people that haven't got penalties. Will, Bass, ADS, and yourself, surprisingly.
Wow, ADS with no penalties. What a legend. Okay, no, that's the one of the drivers.
Oh,
around.
that's Bass.
Oh,
Bass spinned it.
No.
No.
Never mind that though. Will Andy gets an absolute.
Oh, he's getting swarmed right now. Oh, contact. ADS and Paradox make contact.
What's going on down here then? We've got Bass. Has Bass got wing damage from that? He should do, I think. Hit the wall quite hard there. Zach Duck 5-second time penalty. ADS just behind Bass now. Bass has got no
Prodigy, 5 second for ignoring yellow flags.
Oh,
this is chaos. This is chaos. 6 laps to go.
This time round though. Well, no, actually, never mind. It's Frugal Mars and Will Andy that are pulling away. But Will is still...
ADS with a penalty now.
ADS with a 3-second now. And it's only Will and Bass that don't have the penalties. It's not talking about my... Well, my AI does not have a penalty.
How is it the fact... Technically, your AI should get driver of the day. And here's why. You haven't done anything to piss anyone off.
Yeah.
You haven't had any penalties. And you gained 3 positions.
Right, is there any moves going on? Is there any things happening? I think someone's moving.
Gilksy made up
Bass
7
down
positions.
The inside of Paradox Ruins. Who's going to come out on top on this one? The sharp left-hander.
He's
got right
fine lines. He's really got that. Yeah, he's just been really nice on the throttle this race.
Both passes are both right next to each other now. Sadly, the Avataris have parted. Bass spun it into the wall. That's quite sad, but does mean though.
Chubb a bit wide.
through Mars.
That opens the door. Yeah, Chubb is getting really loose. Oh, and Chubb's wide. Chubb is really wide.
Really, really wide there. Through Mars is in an sorry, not an Alpine, a Ferrari sandwich. With Josh Dawson just behind that, Xbox Culver just behind him.
Xbox is just right up Josh's chuff at the moment. He is trying to get that move done. Can he get it done? I think he might, but I'm really unsure at the moment because Josh is making that car as wide as possible. I don't know if he's trying to back everyone up into Bass, but he is so slow. But Josh is actually up on Gilksy as well. I think Gilksy's slow. He's losing major time. Does he have damage?
I'll have a look. He might have damage.
He might do.
Yeah,
he might do. I don't know if it's visual or not, but he definitely is slow.
You can't see anything on the wing, but he may have a bit of damage.
He is slow. Will has already made a 4-second gap.
Yeah, he's
like,
just...
Come on now.
Yeah, he's gonna... If he sticks with us as ZRL, he's gonna be great. Absolutely brilliant. If he stays with us. Oh, that's another voice crack. If he stays...
no, there's another one.
There's another one. that's number 3 I've counted today.
Oh, dang. Oh, the shambles.
Regularly they'll understand, they know.
Yep, Jack's voice is washed.
Yep.
Your voice is washed.
My voice is killing me from doing that start earlier when we were screaming.
Oh, it's close.
Oh.
Three-way now. Culver, Josh, Gilksy are really close now.
It is.
I definitely think Gilksy's either slow or is damaged, because he is not on pace with Frugal Mars like whatsoever right now.
Next what's Culver has only got 10% ERS left. Josh Dawson with 37 and Gilksy's saved himself a nice 59%. So Xbox isn't going to get that bit of advantage there with the ERS, but he is just behind Josh Dawson. Activates the ERS out of this corner. Be very careful on the throttle there. It's easy.
Culver has nothing. He has nothing left. He can't challenge. He's in the single digits.
Yeah, and his ERS is at rock bottom.
Oh, look at Andy. Look at Andy's ERS.
Oh, 8. He's used nearly all of it.
I mean, it's not like it's gonna matter.
At the minute then, as it stands, let's have a look at what positions would change with, like, time penalties. So,
Gilksy and Prodigy had actually really nice races.
God, everyone's so close together. Josh Dawson, he's going to go right down the grid with that 12 second.
He's definitely hunting for a podium, though.
Yep.
I don't think he'll get it, but he just wants to have it on track. He wants to beat Gilksy. I think we might see a very nice battle at the end of this race between Gilksy, Josh, and Culver. And Paradox gets another penalty. That's up to 12 for him as well.
Oh God, no. It's not looking great.
Aston Martin.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Xbox Culver. Going side by side with Josh Dawson. Then Xbox pulls ahead.
And he is clear ahead.
And he's up into P4 with Gilksy just ahead. It's good if we finish like this. Good points for Ferrari. And yeah, Will said, I remember Will when he rejoined the league, he said that he's going to be hunting for those race wins on his debut race. It looks like it might go his way.
I think Bass actually, if he holds on here, because that's 2, 5, 3, 6. He could be ahead of Xbox, Culver, and Gilksy here. Oh, not Gilksy, maybe Xbox at most.
Yeah.
He's going to be ahead of Josh and Zach and Prodigy for sure.
Yeah,
he could be up. He could be up like with Xbox here.
Yeah, this table that we see now with everyone where everyone is positioned at the minute, it's probably not going to look like that at the end of the race. All these time penalties, it's going to change up a lot. Will Andy, if he wins the race, he ain't going anywhere. No time penalties on him. Frugal Mars will only drop down a little bit. Wait, no, will he drop? Yeah, he will. No,
he would not drop
he would
down.
Not drop down.
He
sorry,
wouldn't
Gilt's
drop.
got 5 seconds gap, so he wouldn't drop. Frugal Mars would keep his P2. Gilksy would drop a bit, well, quite a bit, I think. 6 seconds.
Yeah.
A lot of the drivers.
He's definitely gonna lose that. I don't know if well, he might not. If he pushes hard, then he might keep it.
Yeah,
but we shall see. We might see some last minute moves as well.
You know, I'm
and Josh Dawson
surprised
now up to 15 seconds of penalties.
No. I'm so surprised of how close the racing's been so close this race. You know, everyone's been so close together. It's all been punched up in it. There's not really been a point where it's like Josh Dawson! Oh no.
Oh, that's really unfortunate.
There's only a few laps left, so that won't be a safety car. But wow, Josh is gone. What a race for him as well.
What happened to him?
I don't know. I didn't catch that. Oh,
he's off the side of the track.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Oh, he retired because there was no point because of all the penalties.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's fair. I mean, fair enough.
Fair enough. You know, there's no point, is there, in finishing if you're not, you're not gonna like, he would have dropped down so far with them penalties. But anyway, enough of that. Will Andy coming round? He's only got 2 laps left, and then takes his first win here at ZRL.
Yep.
Like I mentioned as well, if it stays like this, if Gilksy does manage to pull the time out, which I don't think he will now, it is good points for Ferrari, but I don't...
Bass is going to jump a lot. Oh, we might see some late moves here. Prodigy is really close to Zach Duck at the moment.
Prodigy's really saved his ZRS. 79, 80% now.
But yep, we're on the penultimate lap. 10-second gap for Will to his closest competitor, Frugal Mars, and that gap will actually increase because of the penalties.
Yeah, it will. 10 seconds separate Will and Frugal Mars. Sorry, not Frugal Mars, sorry, Will. Oh, never mind. Prodigy, he's trying to get past Zach Duck. Zach Duck's not giving it up. Prodigy down the inside. Zach's going to try the switch back.
Switch back. Can he get it done? I think he might get him back. And it's another switchback.
Ooh,
they're switchbacking
each
other right now.
It's going side by side around here. Not anymore, as Prodigy is ahead.
Zach Duck gets a really nice exit. Last lap now. White flag. This is actually quite close. Paradox with another penalty. That's 15 seconds. So that's a total of 21 seconds for the Aston Martin boys in terms of penalties.
Yeah.
And that is really... You hate to see it.
You do. It's just... You know, ADS will still score a point because obviously you got the AI, but we're not counting that anyway, so... If it finishes like this, it'll get his point.
Yeah.
Unless time penalties push someone below him, but I don't know. I don't think it will. No, because he's 29. No, never mind. No, that's my AI. I'm reading this wrong. Sorry, that's my AI. 29 seconds back. But
well, I think we need to focus on The man of the hour.
The man. Will Andy in the Ferrari. He was with us last season, early last season. Without him, believe it or not, this league wouldn't be here.
Did he win last season?
No, he
So is this his first win then?
yeah, but he was like
Oh wow.
one of the guys behind making ZRL. He was one of the original people. Will Andy then, he's been in his own race today. 12 seconds separate him and P2 position. He's about to cross the line to take his first win in ZRL in his penultimate race. Debut race even. And wow, what a drive from
That
the
was
Ferrari
that
driver.
was amazing. What a job.
Absolutely brilliant. Frugomars crosses the line to take P2. Gilksy crosses the line to take P3 on track. Xbox Culbert.
And this is going to be very interesting with Bass involved. Prodigy gets a
Prodigy
5-second
P5.
penalty. They get all those. And I was right. Bass does move up P5.
P5. Prodigy finishes P6. Then Zach
Oh,
got P7.
he was just
next.
5/10 off of P4.
Paradox Ruins P8.
Oh,
9.
and now we gotta wait for this.
And it'll be ADS, which will finish in 10th. There we go. What a race. Wow.
We're gonna about to. All right. Now we're gonna have to wait for all the penalties and the appeals. Oh no.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, but driver of the day then goes to
Yeah.
Gilksy in game. Let's see what happens on the Instagram.
I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
To get that podium from 10th on the grid is definitely gonna be. Yeah, that's definitely deserved.
That's both Ferraris, for both Ferrari drivers on the podium today with the Alpine of Frugomars in P2. Frugomars finished P2 last race as well around here, last season. Finished P2 again. Yeah, what a race that was.
Yep. Ferrari definitely had a really nice weekend here. And there it is. That's your finishing order, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. It's the finishing results for the American USA Grand Prix at COTA. Will Andy, absolutely brilliant drive. So far ahead of everyone in the Ferrari. Takes his first race win in ZRL. Then comes Frugomars in P2 for the Alpine. And then comes Gilksy to round off the podium in the other Ferrari. And he managed to get that from P10, like you said earlier on, Garrison. What a race that was. And yeah, we're back with you next week at the exact same time. I hope you're all excited for it. I'm very, very excited for the next race. And the next race is out in Canada, so we'll make sure to see you there.
Oh, yes.
And, thank you for joining us.